CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery, is central to the practice of DevOps. CI/CD looks at the development process as a pipeline or a series of steps that need to be automated. One of the tools that is a key enabler of DevOps is GitHub. GitHub enables developers to store and collaborate around code that's in a repository. It's given rise to a modern approach called GitOps. According to an expert, Kelsey Hightower, GitOps is version CI/CD on top of declarative infrastructure. Now that might sound like a mouthful, but we'll break it down. In simple words, GitOps is about treating environments as code, or in other words, declarative environments. These environments could be dev, test, or production environments. But the point of GitOps is to have these environments be an exact match of how they are declared in the repository. You might remember the infrastructure as code movement, which sought to control server infrastructure using code. GitOps is an extension of this, where it looks to control environments using code. Let's look at a couple of benefits of GitOps. The first and most important benefit is a faster pace of development and more frequent releases, and this is due to the automation at every step of the GitOps pipeline. Next, there is parity in environments from dev to prod. This is because environments are defined right from the repository. Third, GitOps cultivates developer ownership. It puts more responsibility in the hands of developers from step 1. This means they also own what happens in the following steps once the application is shipped to production. Just as with DevOps, automation is key to GitOps. This includes build automation with CI tools like Jenkins, test automation with tools like Sauce Labs, and release automation with tools like Spinnaker. Talking about tools, let's look at some of the key GitOps tools available today. The most important GitOps tool today is Flux. Created by Weave, it's now part of the CNCF, or Cloud Native Computing Foundation, an open source tool and closely integrated with Kubernetes. Flux is set to be the industry standard for GitOps in the near future. Another really interesting open source tool is JenkinsX, created by the popular CI tool Jenkins. Starting around the time of Flux, JenkinsX is very similar in concept and approach to Flux. The big cloud vendors want in on the action too. They have their own set of tools that enable GitOps. Examples include Google's CloudBuild and AWS's CodeBuild. If GitOps sounds interesting, what are some things that you should consider as an organization before you adopt GitOps? Here are some questions that may help. Do you already practice DevOps? GitOps is an extension of DevOps, so it makes sense to start with DevOps and then graduate to GitOps. Do you already use Git for version control and repository management? GitOps is based on Git, so this is a great starting point for GitOps. Do you already run Kubernetes in production? GitOps is built for a world of containers and cloud native computing, and this world would not be possible without Kubernetes. In conclusion, GitOps adoption is set to grow rapidly over the next few years. If you've been building and shipping applications the DevOps way for a while, it may be time for an upgrade to GitOps. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below.